jitters full. Welcome into the Bro Force Squad podcast. We're here to give you a world famous movie commentary on the classic Christmas Vacation. We are paused at roughly the 11-second mark. An AOL Time Warner Company, Warner Pictures logo is fully up on the screen. While you guys get there, we're going to go around the Christmas tree and meet the bros. As always, I am your host, Brian Banner. To my right, we have the American hero himself, Nate Thurman. Thurman, if I understand correctly, you have some pretty interesting Christmas time traditions. Can you enlighten us a little bit on some of your favorites?
I mean, other than sleeping with a stocking over my penis, that's really on the Christmas Eve. I mean, that's really the only one.
I'm sorry. You misunderstood. I said Christmas traditions, not just normal everyday traditions.
Oh, everyone else does that too? Well, then I guess I don't have any, I guess.
All right.
Damn it, I thought I was unique.
To his left, we have our legal counsel, Ronnie Cycli. Now, Cycli, legally speaking, if I had this many people over at my house, could I sue all of them for coming to my house?
Oh, absolutely. It's your house, your rules.
Am I going to win?
No.
You can do it, but you're going to be fucked.
This is America. You can do anything you want. Doesn't mean it's going to end up well for you.
Oh.
Also,
okay.
as
what
an
if
attorney,
you were my lawyer?
Oh, yeah. No, you're definitely losing, especially if I'm your lawyer. I was going to say, as your lawyer, we're going to go and call this holiday vacation and holiday tree. We're going to just be PC all over. We don't want to offend anyone here at the Bro Force Squad.
But the movie's literally called Christmas Vacation.
You know, I'm not going to, I'm just trying to protect you. That's all.
Thank you. I'm
Always
sure there will be some non-PC jokes made coming up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, we are paused at roughly the 11-second mark. Warner Brothers Pictures logo, an AOL Time Warner Company. I just can't get over the fact that it says an AOL Time Warner Company. This movie came out in '89.
That's amazing.
It's fully up on the screen. We are going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas.
I'm going to just throw it out there now so people know. This is probably my second time to ever see this movie, and it's been about 20 years.
Which off-pod, I gave him enough shit for this.
Yeah, I deserve shit.
He's still going to get more shit for it on-pod.
I should. That's why I wanted to throw it out there to let everyone know that that's a mistake. I own up to it.
I can't believe it. I actually forgot this movie started with a cartoon.
A little cartoon? Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's great. Go ahead.
I said this is the third Vacation movie, correct?
Yes, me and Banner were actually talking about this just before this, and we're trying to rank them out ourselves, and we both, I think, agree that this is our second favorite Vacation movie.
I think this is my first favorite Vacation movie.
Oh, you put it above the original?
I did. I put this one first. Call me crazy. Vegas Vacation second. Vacation third. European fourth, and the shitty remake fifth.
I guess I misunderstood you earlier whenever you were talking about that.
Do you disagree?
So, I mean, I'm not going to disagree. And like I said, like these are just in and of themselves are really great. European is probably the black sheep of the family, but they're all just so great. It's tough to rank them. I'm not going to fault anyone for putting any one of these above any other ones.
I think European Vacation is a tough sell because the first one was so good, and it's clearly inferior to that, but it holds up years later. Right.
Yeah.
And they're European tits.
They're not bad.
Which are always the better tits.
I think you actually see tits on 2 or 3 different occasions.
Yeah. Aren't there tits in the first one too?
Does
the mom... go ahead.
Does the mom get close in that? To showing tits? I know she does like her little sexy strip tease, but I don't think there's anything.
I thought the one chick in the pool showed her tits. Like in the car?
In the car? No. That's Christy Brinkley.
I'll do some investigating.
That's Christy Brinkley, but no. Well, the pool scene is in the Christmas.
There's another pool scene in Vacation.
Oh, where he strips down. It may get close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think there's tits in it, but
here we go. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Now we're getting to it.
Did you guys ever go and cut down your own Christmas trees growing up? Like,
I have.
I didn't go and cut them down. We would go to like the Christmas tree like farms, and like they were like in the ground, but you just like kind of like pick them up, which was kind of cool. I know my mom had told me stories of like her and her dad like actually going out, growing up and like actually cutting down their own trees, but we never did it.
My sister lives in the Northeast in Pennsylvania, and that's a big tradition up there. And that was the first time I got to do it. Literally got to chop down a tree. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's one of the big things. Like now, me and my wife have a fake tree that we put up every year. But my mom was so adamant about having a real Christmas tree and having the real smell of the Christmas tree in the house every year.
The smell is so good.
Yeah. It was always like I don't want to say a fight in my house growing up, but my dad didn't like a real tree because you had to water it and it got pine needles everywhere.
Oh, you can 100% say it was a fight. It was the same in my household. You didn't want the pine needles everywhere making a mess.
Well, the only reason I say that is I don't know how much my parents actually fought about it, but you can always tell every time my dad walked past the Christmas tree, he'd just be like, ugh. And like it would always like mess with all of our allergies, but my mom was like, I want a real tree. And so it was pretty much like every other year we used a real tree to a fake tree.
Little full, a lot of sap.
Little full, a lot of sap. We'll get there. In our house, we have a fake tree, and we have an argument. So me and Baby Banner and Mama Banner, our tradition is the day after Thanksgiving, or not that day, but like that weekend after Thanksgiving, we put all our Christmas decorations up. Me and Brooke Banner get in a fight every year. We pen it in on the calendar of putting up the tree because the putting up the tree is the most pain in the ass thing ever. Then you have to put the fucking lights on it. Then the ribbon. Make sure the ornaments are all.
We got the built-in lights.
I did too. I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
We bought it last year on discount after like New Year's, so we're still gonna have a fight this year because it's tradition. But we're gonna have to figure something else to fight about, like me not listening.
It's Thanksgiving night. You put up the decorations. Thanksgiving night.
No,
that's always fine.
I like to enjoy Thanksgiving.
You do enjoy Thanksgiving, and then that night, you
know. No, it's still Thanksgiving. Now, if you put it up at 12:01, I'll give that to you.
Well, because Banner's already thinking about an argument being built in, so
yeah. I'm pretty strict on my when we can and can't put up decorations. Like you can't put up Halloween decorations till October 1st.
See, it's kind of funny because me and the wife were walking around the neighborhood a couple times this week, and like people have already started putting up Halloween decorations. Like, damn, that's early.
Nope, can't do it. It's got to be October 1st.
Okay, this year is fine. The 2020 has no rules.
Yeah,
I think you can do it.
We might as well put 4th of July. We might as well put 4th of July decorations up in December.
Yeah. Now, in this scene right here, obviously there's a little road rage going on with Clark and this truck, and I can say I've fallen.
You've got some road rage problems,
many times, and there's been some funny texts sent as I'm trying to do talk to text before.
Oh
and
yeah.
I like talking to text, and all of a sudden someone cuts me off, and I'd say something like "cocksucker motherfucker," and it shows up, and it's pretty funny.
This Fast and the Furious totally stole this shit from Christmas Vacation.
I was just about to say that. Yep.
And honestly, if you look at semis driving around the roads, there's not too many semis that you would actually be able to do this on. I've seen one in my life.
Especially in a fucking station wagon.
Yeah.
And I remember
pretty low, but yeah, still.
Well, my car was a Civic, which is what they used in the first Fast and Furious when they did that. And I remember as driving around, looking at semis, I could never do that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've seen one out of a million semis I've seen. Maybe.
Do you guys remember my old Honda Prelude?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I bet that
you got airborne in.
Yes, I did get airborne in.
Unfortunately,
I may or may not have fallen asleep at the wheel and flew over the center median. But I bet that one sat pretty low. I could probably get under a few more than even a Civic.
Probably set a few inches lower. Yeah, it was
There's
low.
no way in hell I would do this. Trek through the fucking 2 feet of snow to get a fucking tree. No.
The only ones I've gone to are literally you park and you're there. You do not have to do a hike. and they come and help you. Like,
I feel like this is illegal to just like walk into like a fucking state park and
yeah, they're probably on private property right now.
Yeah.
And would you want a tree like that in your house?
No.
That thing's 30 feet fucking tall.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there, Banner.
I know. I'm just I'm putting myself in Clark's shoes going like, I can't justify cutting this motherfucker down. And his kids and his wife aren't going to help him. So he's got to drag that bitch out of the forest? Hell no.
Yeah.
No, man.
So where they're at Chicago. So this is out in the suburbia of Chicago somewhere.
Yeah, I'd say like Naperville, Aurora area, maybe.
Man, I know there's Aurora, Colorado, and Naperville. I know that's there close by. So
I actually lived in
very
Aurora
good research on your part.
as a child. I cheated.
No, that's not cheating. That's just knowing things.
Yeah, I'm just smarter than you guys. Pretty much.
Oh, I didn't say that either. I'm just congratulating you on the knowledge that you dropped on us. I appreciate it. I love the character switch from like the kids through all the movies.
Yeah. You have Russ that comes back like
a
couple of times. The sister has different color hair in every single movie.
Wait, are they actually different kids?
Yeah.
Oh, through the movies for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I think Russ comes back for one of them, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to piece them together and like think. So, like in European, you've got like the really red-haired, like shaggy Russ. In the
and you got like the short, fat, stumpy. I don't even know whatever the sister is. Audrey, yeah, and she's got like black hair in European.
Which I'm trying to think of. Is that the same one that's in the original?
It's not.
Now I'm trying to think. Are they similar? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, she's in this.
I totally forgot
Julie
about
Dreyfus.
Yeah, Dreyfus. She's in.
Love her. This is only season 1 of Seinfeld, so she's still not like.
Was Seinfeld on? This is 89. Was Seinfeld on in 89?
I think it was in its first season. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
This is great. That fucking mask is not going to help you if a wood chip comes up and like hits you in the eye.
The eyes are completely open.
It's going to do absolutely nothing.
It's protecting the wrong areas.
Does he look cool? Of course. I'll give him that.
It's a condom that goes over the balls. Like that doesn't.
Yeah, condom that goes. That's a great analogy. It's not. It doesn't.
I mean, it's protecting something.
I mean, yeah, your mouth, I guess, from your forehead.
How big of a fucking living room do they have that this like already even fits like that?
I mean, they've got some vaulted ceilings for sure.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys think this would fit in my living room?
Yes, actually, it would. With your vaulted ceiling?
Yeah, I mean,
it'll fit it height-wise, but width-wise.
I mean,
all things are possible through Christ.
So without furniture, yeah, but with your furniture, I mean, it's going to touch the couch probably.
One of the most iconic lines.
I know.
Look full. Lost that.
That was the worst right here. Getting helping my mom carry in the tree, and then all of a sudden, you got to get the fucking sap off.
Yeah, you got the sap.
There's no amount of soap that's going to help you.
No, that would be
the only
problem.
thing that's going to help you is wear gloves,
and
who's going to think to wear gloves?
Yeah.
No idea what you just said, Cycly.
I said you could fit it in your it would look good in your living room, but getting it through the door would just be too much.
Yeah, I'd probably open up the retractable roof and just drop it in from there.
I forgot you have that.
Yeah, I got it installed last year, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
For sure. That's a thing that happened.
You live at Jerry World, yeah.
The place where they actually rarely open the roof, and they should more often.
It's so... Yeah, they should, actually.
You guys see that new Rams stadium? Speaking of stadiums?
Yeah, nice. They had a big sellout crowd. Yeah,
pretty solid.
Oh, Nate, that was months ago. Remember?
Yes.
That was back when the season started. We're at the end of the season now.
Yeah. I'm just referencing a couple months ago.
Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if the season's still going on.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe not. Maybe
for those of you at home, even though we sound like bumbling idiots, which we are, we did do a little preparation. We're actually recording this in September,
allegedly,
ish, give or take a couple of months.
But we drop it when the fans want it because we know.
Right.
So just get ready.
So funny. It's just got. It's the
Such
fucking
a
worst.
gimmick. It's such a
This is so
I know,
that
it's
right there. That is why I don't eat syrup. I don't like syrup because it gets everything sticky. My hands are
Mhm.
sticky for a fucking 24 hours.
You
Can't
feel
stand it.
dirty the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's funny, those jokes right there, like way over the top. But it's funny, like how certain over the top jokes work, and you can go way over the top and like not hit the mark. Those hit the mark still, and they were way over the top.
Of
Well,
course.
the only one that like made it to perfection is like the movie Airplane, which is nonstop, 100%
yes.
those.
Another
that
great
humor.
example, yeah.
Yes.
And they commit to it because it's so stupid, and the way they do it, it works. You could overdo it and make it terrible. But for these movies, the Lampoon movies and Airplane, obviously, like they were able to like put those gimmicks in there and work it better than most people could.
Yeah.
The thing about the vacation movies is they're so relatable, like at any point in your age. Because if you're older, you remember going on these family vacations as a kid. If you're a kid, you're like, this is like a teenager. This is exactly how my family vacations go right now. And I don't think family vacations really change through generations. I mean, obviously, the destination you go, maybe some of the technology you use, but overall,
The
like,
means, yeah, the means to get to destinations do, but like the arguments, the
yeah,
logistics of everything, they stay the same, and you still have those same moments with like father, son, whatever, mother, daughter, and all that kind of stuff.
But
yeah,
now it makes sense why dads are always angry on vacation. Like my dad was always angry on vacations because
Yeah.
we were horrible. Like we were doing a cross country trip, and he does all the sacrifices to get us there, and it's probably miserable for him. And now as an adult, you realize, yeah, I don't blame him for being mad the whole time.
well, yeah, and
Yeah.
all like, again, now that I'm a parent, I understand. Like, your parents, all they want to do is make you have this great vacation, and you're just being a little fucking shithead
Yep,
the whole time.
you're bitter.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed off. Not that Baby Banner's a little shithead, but she has her moments. She tests me.
For a young child of her age, she's pretty well maintained.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes. She has this weird obsession with you, Nate, too.
Kiss your ass, kiss his ass. Happy Hanukkah. Fuck you. I love that part. Yeah. We actually had a good time camping recently, and we had some good bonding moments, so that was nice.
Can we talk about? I don't know if you guys know, like about Chevy Chase. Like I've been watching Community for the first time in 2020 because it got added to Netflix and there's nothing else to do this year. And I
Yeah.
read a lot about Chevy Chase and how he kind of like because he was in Community before he got kicked out. But like I guess he's a massive douchebag in real life, and anyone who's worked with him, even in these movies, like hated him.
Before actually getting on this, and I knew we were going to do this movie with you guys a couple days ago, obviously, and so I was actually going to bring that up. Like I've heard, like he is a complete douche, and a local sports radio show I listen to here, there were a couple guys on there who were huge Chevy Chase fans, and they try and do like interviews with people outside the sports world too. They did one with him, and it just did not go well. It was probably like 5 years ago, but yeah, he was just like off-putting, and like it was so disappointing, like seeing like a comedic hero in that scape, because he was kind of a douche.
It's a bit nipply out here. Nippy out.
Nippy. Yeah. But yeah, great point.
It's why he kind
I
of
heard that too.
disappeared. I
That
mean,
sucks.
yeah, and then he finally makes a comeback on Community, and then I guess like supposedly drops the N-bomb and gets kicked off.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that what he did?
Directed towards
to oh my gosh, Childish Gambino. What's his name?
Donald
Donald Glover.
Glover.
Yeah.
Donald Glover. Yeah.
Yeah. Like directed towards him?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh,
that was never
wow.
officially announced. So if you watch the fourth season, it happened, I guess, in the fourth season, and he starts to kind of disappear from episodes, or you see he's never really in a scene with Troy, who Donald Glover plays. And then by the fifth season, they literally just kill him. They don't even, oh, he died.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've never heard, like, that's why in the 90s, like after these movies, he just kind of disappeared.
This
People
chick
couldn't
is
work with
begging
him anymore.
for it.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
she's thirsty. She is thirsty.
Yeah, she was thirsty before thirsty was a thing, but this scene right here was this no shit. This scene was
Wow.
great because I feel like
old school University of Illinois sweater.
Illini.
Wow.
Watching this growing up and being young, I always thought I was getting away with something whenever she like lifted her skirt up here and was like, "Oh, hey, no panty line." I was like, "Oh my god!"
See, if this was what shopping was really like, I would have no problem going to the mall.
Yeah.
Look, I'd go out during COVID.
Oh, for sure.
I'd risk it.
For that?
Yeah.
I'll wear a mask. I can still see her lift her skirt up.
Yeah.
Dang, I just had something to say. I totally blanked on it, but oh well.
That's one thing that is dated in this that has changed is how we shop, how we consume Christmas products. Couldn't tell you the last time I actually went to a store to buy the wife a Christmas present.
Yeah, very, very.
Most of the time, it's
probably a long
like
time.
specialty stuff. I do a decent amount of like customized things though, so you have to special order it. But still, like
Humble brag.
Wow.
Yeah, you know,
Special
look,
order. Okay.
I order custom items for my wife.
I can say that and get away with it because I know she doesn't listen. She'd be like, "That is total fucking bullshit."
Yeah.
We should hear her in the background yelling right now.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
says the best thing that ever happened to you is Amazon Prime, so you can order something on the 23rd and it gets there by Christmas.
I literally have always been a last minute shopper, like starting on December 20th or 21st. My head, like December 5th, I'm like, wow, I have all this time, and then all of a sudden it's fucking 3 days before Christmas and I haven't bought one thing, and I'm like, fuck.
I haven't done this great this year, but I usually try and like keep like in my notes on my phone, like if my wife like mentions something, I'll just like try and settle like keeping up, like, okay, here's something that I could like have an idea for later. I have not done shit this year, so I may be fucked. We'll see.
See, that's why you just go with the one big gift.
Yeah.
Shared gifts, guys.
See, I don't like that. I like getting like getting like one big gift, but then I like having like an assortment, so there's like more things to open.
We actually do like one big gift, like expensive gift for both of us, and then we do stocking stuffers, which is like, 5 or 6 little things that are thoughtful.
Yeah, I know another buddy. He actually said that for like Christmas, him and his wife actually do that. And like last Christmas, they bought like a nice Roomba, like $1,000 Roomba. So like they have that, and it's like cool. Like it like mapped out their house and everything. It's crazy, but that's like an exciting gift now these days.
Dude, I bought a new Dyson last Christmas, and I was like, we got it. I was walking around like at 10 o'clock at night using it. It has headlights on it. Vacuuming the dark. Yeah, it's amazing because if you turn off the lights,
vacuuming your front yard?
Because you can see so much more. It's insane. True. That's where we are in my life. Getting a vacuum and it has fucking headlights.
You guys want to know where I'm at in my life right now? I just got a new back door, and I haven't been this excited about getting myself anything in probably 5 years.
Bro, why have I been not invited to check out this back door?
We just got it Monday.
All right, I'm the same as your last one. It's got like a window though.
We only did the window on the top. We didn't do the window on the bottom because the dogs.
So little Banner can't see through
it. She can see just over the top of it. Like it goes. She's just barely tall enough where she could see out of it. But it's with her like nasty peanut butter fingers and then the dog's noses. We decided to go away with that lower window. Now, one thing,
I'll bring over a 12-pack. We'll check out this back door, go in and out a few times.
Yeah, we'll wait a couple of weeks because we're getting new windows also. And again, couldn't be more excited.
Wow.
Coming up on some great physical comedy here by Chase.
Yeah.
Oh,
that actually is happening where he falls down on the extension ladder. It is terrifying.
Like
did you survive like that? Like, did you land?
You must have I was only up like 5 or 6 feet. Yeah, I didn't have it quite locked in all the way, and I didn't realize it. And it just.
Yeah, growing up, got pretty good at that. Growing up, doing a lot of construction during the summers with my dad's business, but I was very, very used to being on those ladders. I was still kind of afraid of heights, but still had to get up there.
Did you guys do the gingerbread?
Not that I remember.
Really?
I'm not going to say I didn't. I just don't remember.
I always feel like that's a tradition you always see, but I don't know anyone who actually does it.
Do you guys? How are you guys on outdoor Christmas decorations? You guys?
The wife wants to put them up, but I never have. No.
Yeah.
Which we'd have to buy some because we don't have any right now. But we recently did buy. This is like probably the millennial Christmas light exception now. You've got like the thing you put in your yard and it projects lights on your house. Mm-hmm. We bought one of those recently.
Oh, cool.
Maybe a year ago. It looks pretty cool, actually.
Now lights on the roof and shit like this, that's just not. I just don't want to deal with that. But we have a bunch of inflatables. You guys know. That's where we went. We've got the Christmas or the dinosaur family.
Dinosaurs,
yeah.
That's what's up. As my wife hates Robin Sparkles, I bring our inflatables inside.
You do. You've had that penguin, what, 10 years?
Oh, yeah. Oh, for a while, yeah. We got the penguin. We have another one now. And she's like, those are outside. I'm like, I want to see them. So I'm bringing them inside.
We recently bought a turkey for Thanksgiving, and I put
nice.
that up in the living room for a few days. Just had to test it out,
That's just taunting. Is the turkey watching you while you're eating turkey? That's kind of sick.
I mean, if anything, he should be happy that we didn't eat him.
That's
I
true.
think that the segue's nice into what's happening right here. They're in the kitchen and all that. So some of like the traditional like turkey cooking methods, or what are some of the things that you guys expect on Christmas for some of like the foods? Because recently we've had some more. We had some smoked turkeys, which have turned out great.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a big fan of the families recently. But I know deep frying, I've never tried that. I know it's kind of dangerous.
I've had a deep fried once.
I've
watched the
deep
guy
fried,
do
but
it.
I've never done it myself.
You got to make sure it's like completely dry. You can't have any moisture on it.
It can explode. It can really injure you. Yeah.
And then you have like 400
my
degree oil. Yeah. That you're dealing with. So
that's it.
We were in his driveway when he was showing me how to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna watch from about 20 feet away with a beer in my hand. So
who is this? Your brother-in-law?
My old boss.
Your old boss. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same difference.
My mom makes a corn casserole that we have to have for every Thanksgiving. It's phenomenal.
So we're pretty traditional at Thanksgiving as far as, the turkey, the mashed potatoes, green bean casserole. But Christmas, we kind of do untraditional. So I think last year, maybe the year before, we did like Mexican. We did like tacos and burritos and queso.
There's nothing wrong with that ever.
We've done pizza a couple times.
Really?
We did. I smoked some. What did I smoke that year? Like a chicken and some pork and like ribs. So Christmas, we're pretty untraditional.
So we're always interesting, my family, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because we do a hodgepodge. We do the American traditions.
Yeah.
We do the Lebanese traditions as well.
Uh-huh.
And so you get like, we'll do the turkey, we'll do the ham, right? And then we'll throw in tabbouleh and hummus and, and random kebab. And it's always just like this really weird mix. Like when I brought my wife for the first time, it's like really good, but it's like food you wouldn't necessarily think go together.
I feel like tabbouleh would be a nice side to introduce into.
I personally don't. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of tabbouleh, but I feel like it goes well with anything.
You know what? See, so there's another Mediterranean salad or Lebanese dish called fattoush. I think that's what you would like. I'm pro that over tabbouleh too.
Ooh. What's it called?
Fattoush.
What's in it?
It's it's a lot. It's more of a summer salad, but like your greens, tomato, radish, but you do toasted bread in there too, kind of as like a pita. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite salad over there.
When you making it tonight? I'll be over.
Sure, I would make it.
Yeah. Are the Griswolds the worst neighbors ever?
Yes, I was actually going to ask about that. How much would you hate having them as a neighbor? What's funny is
I'm probably the Griswolds.
You're close.
Yeah. I'm the annoying neighbor.
Your enthusiasm definitely matches. It's funny watching this in '89. Like I as someone who hasn't watched this movie that often, and when this movie came out, The Simpsons, I believe, probably was starting around 88, 89.
I think 89 is when it
started. Yeah, this is it's interesting to me. Like this is what The Simpsons modeled. This family.
Yeah,
and it's watching him as like Homer had these. This is very much Homer Simpson at the same time too.
A very grand idea.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see again when you take in the influence of it. As someone who hasn't seen it, like now it's hitting me like what this was able to do.
This is a really underrated scene in the movie, I feel like.
And realistic. How many dads would get excited about this?
And then you got to check all the fuses, you got to check all the connections and all that shit.
The best is when they go in the garage here and they've got like just pigtail on pigtail on pigtail daisy chain, like 15 plugs into one outlet.
Daisy chain.
He's got like fucking blueprints for how it's all mapped out on his roof.
Put a lot of time and effort into this.
Is that not you though, Banner?
Oh, it's 100% me.
So I know, obviously you guys do the inflatables. Are there like actual lights that you guys put up? I don't think there's too many, are there?
Sometimes we put some up like on those bushes going into the front door. And then we had like, I don't know if we still have it. I think we lost it a year or two ago, but we had like this like metal Christmas tree that had a bunch of bulbs on it that we put in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I want to do lights. I love when the neighborhood is lit up, but I don't know. I'm just a lazy person. By the time I actually get around to wanting to do it, it's already 2 weeks before Christmas. So
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's a lot of work for.
The problem is like the day that's actually comfortable outside to put up lights is like a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's never on a weekend.
Yep.
He's just so confused. Again, this is me. Like, I don't understand. I did everything right. I just don't understand.
He's like pointing everything. It's
Chevy Chase has a pretty bad butt chin.
Oh, he's a very prominent.
Yeah.
I never noticed it before.
Well, that's impressive considering how obvious it is.
So it's funny. Like I never thought of Chevy Chase really this way until I recently watched Caddyshack again and kind of did some research on that. But even in Caddyshack, in his role, he plays kind of like a Casanova, like very attractive, like womanizer. But like before he started taking on the roles of these in the vacation movies for National Lampoon, he was like a sex symbol, and he was like a someone who like women like really were attracted to him, and he was kind of like the not on the extent of Brad Pitt, but close to on that scale. Like he was a sex symbol. He was like in good shape and all this, and like people like really looked at him for being like.
Is that a poster of a
Casanova
turtle fucking another turtle?
Yeah, it looks like
yes. It. Wow. Good call.
Never,
But I was gonna say
never caught that before, but I want one.
Yeah.
But Nate, to your point, that's why kind of what we mentioned earlier. His drop off was so incredible because of what a douche he is.
Yeah.
He had everything. He could have. He literally disappeared because of that. He was literally at the top of the game, and it's crazy. You would think it would have humbleized him a little bit, and then when you read about Community, that's why he was on the show to try and make a comeback, and it was helping him make one. And he just reverted to right back to where he used to be, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, if you go back and like see Caddyshack, like he's a good-looking dude in that movie, and like he plays that role well.
So good.
Another great use of physical comedy.
Also, I want those PJs.
Like
so
you see
bad.
it coming, and you still laugh at it.
Oh yeah,
those dinos on the PJs, Brian. I mean, how is he not you?
he is me. You can totally see his underwear too, which makes it even better.
Why do you not own those?
I don't know. I do have other PJ or Dino PJs.
Okay, well,
Me and the whole family have matching Dino Santa PJs. Actually,
why don't you always wear them?
I wear them a lot.
Just to get into PJ talk, I guess. Like, and this maybe getting a little personal, but like, what do you guys sleep? I just sleep in boxers. That's it.
Boxers, I prefer naked, but I will go.
See,
boxers.
I went through a phase in like college where I slept naked, but I don't do that anymore.
It's so freeing.
It is.
So freeing.
I just like a little protection between my nasty bits and the sheets.
I just know something's gonna happen in the middle of the night, and like I'm gonna be found by the cops. Like, just I'm like, that's not how I want to go.
Yeah, my mom used to
put
get
some
mad at me
underwear
when
on.
I'd be at like the house like during college or whatever and like be sleeping. I was like, Mom, I'm naked. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Yeah. As someone who gets also very hot when I sleep.
Oh, for sure.
So
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I am like full on sweat, like usually shorts and a sweatshirt or pants and a short sleeve shirt.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
But I also
the restriction. I mean,
I don't sleep under covers as much as most people.
I have to have that comfort of something laying on top of me, though.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that's what it is, a comfort thing.
And
that's why, like,
I usually
weighted
put like
blankets,
I'll have like a pillow or
love
like
weighted
blanket on my
blankets.
chest, and that's it.
I've done that before too. Like if I get hot during the middle, just like on my chest, like stick my legs out.
Yep.
Yeah, I always stick the feet out. It makes me think of
Great
Mighty
physical
Ducks
comedy
too.
here again.
Yeah. Yeah, and the you see it coming.
Yeah.
Still great. But yeah, him getting stuck in the attic.
This is like I mean, I'm realizing just watching this again, like how many references I think Simpsons makes to this. It's crazy. Again, I don't think I would appreciate it unless I would see it like this.
What's our stance on sleeping in socks?
No, nope. Get too hot.
I don't trust anybody that sleeps in socks.
No, I don't. No, if you don't drink and you sleep in socks, dude, I don't come into my life.
No. Natural selection is going to get you soon.
Yeah. Unsubscribe from this pod if you sleep in socks.
Let's pump the brakes there.
Well, fine. You'll hold me back.
I don't believe that it's that cold in the attic. I'm not saying it's not cold.
I mean, heat rises.
Yeah. And they have zero insulation in their attic. Most attics have like some sort of protection.
I wish my attic looked like that.
I do
because
too.
that's not what normal attics look like. Yeah. Well, you don't have an attic in exchange for an awesome vaulted living room, so
fair enough.
that happened to my dad. Straight up happened to my dad.
So growing up, we lived in a neighborhood like behind us was getting built, and so we would go and play like tag and hide and go seek in all the unbuilt houses when the construction workers weren't there. And we were playing tag, and that happened to me. I literally fell through the drywall from like the second story of the house to the bottom onto the foundation. Totally fucked up my tailbone.
How old were you?
Maybe 13.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Hurting your tailbone is the worst.
It's the worst. I felt like I couldn't sit down for a month.
Dude, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, there's no cast.
No.
There's no, like, treatment. There's no rehab. I love this. This is what I would do. I would get in the attic and start reminiscing and just get really sad.
See, I don't reminisce a whole lot. I'm for living the moment.
I try not to reminisce, but like a week ago, I went to my parents' house and my mom was cleaning out my old bedroom. And so like I was telling her to throw all these things away, and she was handing me all these fucking things from middle school, high school. And I just couldn't help but sit there and like read everything. Like going through yearbooks too. I was like, fuck, man, what happened?
So we don't like, I don't know. Do people really do this now? Like literally film everything?
I was just talking to my wife about that last night. I said, we need to start filming more.
I feel like we have the ability to film more and have more videos like this, but we do more short videos. We don't do like these really long, extended, like, watch us open every single gift.
No, and it's crazy. Like, because I think it's really sad on society because I think it's because we have the ability to do it nonstop. We don't do it. Whereas back then, we knew every moment was right. Like we could, you had to take the camcorder with you to get those moments. And I was telling my wife, like, we just do not do this anymore. We do not record events. We just kind of take pictures and post online.
Yeah. Snapchat, short little segments. Do both of you guys have an attic?
No, we were just talking about this. I actually don't have an attic. I have, off of our game room, we have like these two doors that kind of slope down with the ceiling. Yeah, it's not a true attic, but it's close. Man, look at those sweatsuits. I'm gonna get my hands on one of those bad boys.
Takes me back to the days of high school wrestling.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, she's a babe.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think she's even gotten better with age.
But yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, 100%.
Like on Veep.
I'd take her probably like vice president.
55, close to 60 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not even a little older.
What I think strikes me about it is like, to me, she's not like the girl you walk by and like, oh, dude, what a hottie. Like, she is just like really good looking in a normal sense. Like, that's what I think is hot about her. It's like she would be like,
she doesn't necessarily have the curb appeal, but if you get inside, it's great.
Yeah, reliable.
What did I say? 59, 60, she's 50. 55, 60, she's 59.
Wow. Yeah.
I know. But yeah, she aged very well. Like, honestly, in like Seinfeld, like I wasn't like a huge fan of like being attracted to her, but now she's like very attractive.
But that's what I mean. That's what's so good about her. Like, she's so, like, I mean, because she's such a great actress, one.
This is going to be really like shallow of me, but I think she's more attractive now than she was then, mainly because a lot of the outfits and things that she wore had the shoulder pads, and I just can't fucking stand that.
And that's what I'm saying. It's more about the time. Like, the outfits and her... Do you remember the hair in the first couple seasons of Seinfeld was like...
Oh, it's fucking huge.
Almost like an afro.
100%. Yeah, that's one of the detractors.
But that's not her. That's just the style of the time, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Get out your notes.
Here we go. Okay, we got plug 6 into outlet 4. I'd watch a sex scene with them in it.
Yeah, I'd watch that porn.
I watched weirder stuff than that for sure.
Yeah, they'd be a slow Tuesday.
It's working, Clark.
It's working.
So
It's working.
The electric meter just fucking spinning. All right, well, your electric bill this month was $1,000. Whatever's in that pie box is gonna be phenomenal. You can just tell.
Oh, you can tell. That's like a Maird's Bakery situation.
There you go. Pinpointing your location.
Yeah, Maird's Bakery is a very, of all things to say, for people to relate to. I don't think
they're not everywhere.
I think that's a local delicacy.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know that for
I'm pretty sure that's only in our location.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong too, but
yeah.
Every listener's like, yeah, Merritt's Bakery. That's great.
We don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah. Well, you guys should check it out. They're awesome.
Yeah, that's like that's the gold standard in that region.
Yeah. I love that we're still saying that region. Like, if you just Google Merritt's Bakery,
hey, you got to add some mystery.
Give people
some mystery. If you want to look it up, that's fine. We're giving you the ammo to do it. But I still want to be mysterious. I love seeing the Christmas tree. Like, one of the old traditions, and like way old tradition, there's probably no one that doesn't need, like, tinsel. Like, legit just like hanging the tinsel.
It gets fucking everywhere. It's
my
again, another fight we have, because I can't stand it. It gets everywhere.
You have tinsel?
No. We had it the first maybe couple years we put up a tree, and then that was one thing I was like, no, putting a stop to it. No. Fuck this shit.
No, that seems ridiculous.
And what about did you guys ever do the popcorn on the string?
No.
I didn't
but I've seen people who do that. I don't like it.
I never did it either.
Like, I'm guessing you got to do a new string every year, right?
Why do I have to put popcorn on a string? I just want the popcorn.
Yeah.
Like, why are you making it difficult?
I want decorations and I want to eat popcorn, but I don't want them intertwined.
This is his facial expressions in this. I get he's a douchebag, but like, it's amazing.
It's acting.
Absolutely amazing.
I love him as a character. He's a good actor. No one takes away anything that he does.
I mean, it's tough. You have to like separate some things from some people. Like, he's a comedic genius. He's a comedic genius, but he's a douchebag. Okay.
We're the ones who didn't have to work with him. The reason he disappeared wasn't because he was a bad actor. It's because people refused to work with him.
Yeah. And Kanye, he is psychotic douchebag, but he's kind of a musical genius. He makes good music. I'm sorry.
Love the art.
That's what it is.
It's about. Yeah.
And obviously, one of the bigger ones that I've seen in the past 5, 6, 7 years, Michael Jackson. Like, people like disconnected. He may have had some issues. He may have had some issues, but his music.
I'm never not gonna like Thriller. Sorry.
People, this is the problem. People have a problem separating church and state. That's the problem.
Yes, and in church and state, it's much easier for people's minds to wrap around. But when you get into people
touching little boys,
I mean, art versus artist, but it does come. There is a fine line when it comes to like abuse of humans.
Yeah.
But like, you were human at the end of the day. Like, if Thriller comes on, I'm not gonna like be like, oh yeah, my brain's still gonna enjoy the music.
That's a good piece of art.
Yeah. I want to dance to it right now. What am I gonna do? Thriller comes on at a wedding. I'm not leaving. So
no,
but
fucking anyway. Cousin Eddie.
Yep.
Here we go.
This is when it really gets good. Is Cousin Eddie like a top 10 ancillary character ever?
Dude, I don't know, but that is a great argument or discussion.
Yeah, that's something that's worth thinking about. But
that might be a March Madness tournament.
Wow,
that's ancillary character.
Really good.
Wow,
I gotta write that down.
Of course,
because he's not in European, is he?
I don't think so. He's in Vacation.
He's in the other ones, yeah, for sure.
He's in
Dude, Vacation. He's fucking phenomenal.
He's great in Vegas Vacation. Is that what you just
That's
said?
what
I thought you
said
said
yeah,
vacation. Sorry. Look,
No,
I had an Irish cream coffee, and I'm on my 2.5 beer. I'm feeling good.
had a couple mimosas, and I'm on this thing called ranch water. I don't know how regional this is, but it's phenomenal.
The one that we had that you had
Oh,
had
yeah,
me try
Rock
was good.
Camping.
I didn't. That one said spicy on it. Interesting.
Yeah, this is a spicy one, so it's like ranch water. So, not to get down too much of a tangent, but like ranch water apparently is like a drink. It's like Topo Chico, lime, and tequila, but they made like a seltzer out of it, and this is like the
Yes,
spicy one.
please.
Yeah.
Did
It's
you
good.
bring it when we went to the cabin? Did I try that, or is this? I feel like we talked about it.
We may have talked about it. I don't think I brought it. Yeah.
Cousin Eddie's just attire here is so my style. It's not even funny.
Do you guys have a Eddie in your family?
Yeah, it's called me.
Yeah, that's kind of
You
funny.
can't be Eddie and Clark.
I'm the love child of Eddie and Clark.
We didn't have an Eddie. We had like a close family friend that was an Eddie. I haven't seen him in a long time, but someone that would be relatable, yeah. But no one really close in the family. But yeah, I mean, he's just phenomenal. Is he in jail right now, or is he dead, or
Cousin Eddie or
yeah,
the
he-
actor?
well, the actor in real life, obviously. Fuck, what's his
I have
name?
no idea.
Is someone writing that fan fiction what he's currently doing? He's like in the movie.
Why can I not think of his name?
Did he ever really make? I mean, I know he was in a couple things. But
I mean, he's
don't
in
know.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. I'm back.
What's his brother's name? Who is also
Yeah,
big?
you're right. He is.
God, this is horrible. I'm kind of drunk. Sorry, but no, he went through like some of these.
Oh, it's Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. Yes.
Yeah.
And Dennis Quaid. Yeah, Randy
Oh
Quaid.
my God! Please Google him and look at the first
I know.
picture.
Yeah,
that
his
pops up.
I know he's gone
Oh
through some.
my God.
He's gone through some legal things.
Everyone out there, just Google Randy Quaid.
Jesus
and look
Christ,
at the
he looks
first
like
picture.
a homeless Santa Claus.
That's what I'm saying.
I was.
No, I was legit asking, is he in jail or dead?
Wow. He looks completely different.
It
All
says
right,
he's
man.
still active as far as acting.
Well, that may be a bit
I mean-
speculative.
I mean, you
He was
can do-
nominated for an Academy Award.
No.
Oh,
way.
do you see that spinny thing?
Yeah.
I remember my grandma used to have one of those. They were awesome. Like the
With
heat,
is it? I was
heat
looking
of the
down with the
candle would
heat from the
spin it.
candles. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
those
isn't
things
it-
were so cool.
it's some sort of calendar is what it's called. I don't
Colin-
remember.
Oh, sorry. I just had a reaction to a football match.
Yeah.
I was watching,
Yeah,
but-
I know.
So there is a football match that I have allegiance to, and Cycly has some
The
allegiance.
opposite
as well.
allegiance to.
Yeah, going against each other right now at this time and space.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with
I
his
keep
knees
looking
feeling
down
bad.
at the score too. First of
Yeah.
all, I'm just gonna say no one predicted the score
No.
addition at all. The
There's been
over under was.
There's been some things that
66.
have happened that have affected the score. So
Yeah,
we'll
this
see.
is. Yeah.
I need to go online and try and see if I can get some of those moose eggnog glasses.
Okay, that's I was gonna bring it up. Eggnog. What are your positions?
Love
No.
it.
Really? I've never.
Give me the rum. I'll drink the eggnog without the
bourbon.
eggnog.
Bourbon.
Yeah, I just have never been into eggnog. I guess I'll
Now,
drink.
my
for
little
sure,
brother,
but-
my little brother can drink eggnog by the gallon.
See, anything that's milky, I can only do so much of. Like,
So
I
do
just- the
you
cream-
usually do rum though?
Yeah, I do. I've done rum.
I always do bourbon in it.
You're a
I'd
big
rather
bourbon
do
guy,
bourbon.
though.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
just in general, yeah, I'll go straight bourbon if I have to. Yeah. I mean that's like my go-to like neat drink or on the rocks drink, but
But I just like too much. Like I don't know. As I've gotten older, I don't want other things in my alcohol, especially something creamy that will make my. I don't know. It will fill me.
You don't
up
like
too
White
much.
Russians?
I do, but I can only have like one or two of them.
yeah.
Fair enough.
No, it's a good thing to like start
Yeah.
the night off with.
Yeah, dude. If I'm at a
Yeah.
bowling alley, I'm absolutely doing a fucking White Russian. Like, but I'm not.
Come on.
Yeah. I remember my wife for my birthday once was trying to get like she got me like 3, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Like I'm like what's Will Ferrell like? I drank too much milk, or milk was
Milk
a bad
was a bad
choice.
choice.
Milk was a bad choice.
Those are awesome mugs, though.
Yeah, I know I could probably find them somewhere online, but yeah, those are phenomenal. The
Oh yeah, if you can find the
They
Christmas
kinda look
Story
like a
leg
penis.
lamp, you can find
Marty Moose, is that who it is? Is that what the guy's name? Marty Moose from
the first one?
it's the theme park, yeah.
Yeah, Wally World is the
Wally World.
yeah. is the
Theme park.
Yeah. Sorry, I was laughing at the fucking movie.
Nice little advent calendar.
So they had their entire family staying with them from December 18th on.
Oh my god, that's hell.
Ugh.
Look, I love my family. I love my wife's family. But like 3 days, we're all about ready to kill each other.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing a week and a half of that.
Yeah, we're good.
Dude, I feel the same way. But my family, we just did a family trip for a week in Lake Michigan, and that was great. But
It seemed awesome.
It was incredible.
Terrible
but,
view.
Yeah,
terrible view,
especially when you're shitting. But yeah, like, dude, family time is great, but it just no matter how close you are.
You know what grinds my gears?
I'd love to know what grinds your gears.
Oh, that was it.
Oh well.
Just extended. Yeah. Like my family will come down for like a weekend and like stay an extra Monday. I'm like, all right, that's enough.
We have a good situation where we live, obviously, because my parents live in the same place. So my sisters come. We all, like, a couple of them will stay with my parents. The others will stay with us, and we kind of like are interchanged. Throughout. It's not all of us under one big roof, which, yeah, it's like a little much, especially now that kids are involved and just nonstop.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more fun being the uncle to be like, dude, I'm just gonna drink and walk away.
That's 100% what I do as well. Yeah, I've got on my side two Nieflings, and then on the wife's side I feel like 8, I guess.
Yeah,
we got a lot on their side, but yeah, just being uncle and enjoying my time.
Yep. When they get shitty and annoying, you can want to walk away.
I'm gonna go sit down on the couch and have a beer. So I think this next scene is like every kid's wet dream. Yep. Just like getting a souped up sled to slide down.
Did you go sledding? Since we grew up in the same place,
there were
a lot of options here, but
there weren't. There were some. I think I went. There was a highway nearby that was built up. Yeah. And there were some good slopes that we would go down. But I love to say, yeah. If I get this dent in my hair, isn't gonna part right.
The looks he gives his brother, Mike.
Yeah. And he's like sincere. He's like, no, I can't mess my head up.
There was a sledding place in my neighborhood, and in the really rare times we got a good enough snowstorm, we definitely went and hit it up. And I just love, like, no one had an actual sled. You always just use this makeshift shit, and it was awesome.
Yeah. We would I'd use cardboard boxes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's probably like growing up, there was probably like 2 or 3 white Christmases we had. So
I think one of the first Christmases me and the wife had together was a white Christmas, because we Christmas Eve we drove up to her parents' house, which is normally like a 45-minute drive, and it took us 3 hours to get there because the snow was so
being married bad. Or just together?
Just together. This was like 2009, maybe.
That makes sense because there was I was at at the time my girlfriend's house, now my wife. And her house and my parents' house is probably like 20 minutes away from each other. Yeah, it took me like an hour.
Yeah.
Driving back.
And then I think, was it the next year that we had that like back-to-back blizzards?
I can't remember. There were like 2 years in a row where it was like pretty heavy during Christmas. But yeah, that one, I think we're talking about the same one. Literally, it was like a foot of snow.
Thurman, do you remember? Thurman, do you remember in college when we got snowed into our house, and it was you, me, Brett Berry, and Horns, and we played Full
Brett
Contact.
Berry have a name?
Brett Berry, yeah.
I did not know he had a name.
Yeah, he was.
I knew he had a name. I didn't know it was Brett.
Yeah, he was on the Dunkirk. Else. He was on the Dunkirk.
He was on
commentary.
One.
Yeah.
What the
He's
fuck?
on the Dunkirk commentary. You guys should check that one out.
Oh, God.
Nate's admitting he doesn't listen to his own podcast.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to go back and listen to the Dunkirk one. I listen, but not all of them, obviously.
No, I do this.
I only listen to the ones I'm on.
So. Go ahead.
Do you remember we played full contact indoor basketball in our living room for like 4 hours?
Yeah, we had just like a fucking shitty like little Nerf hoop or something, a Nerf ball. Literally full contact 2-on-2. Like if someone's going to the rim, you could literally just shove them to the ground.
Oh yeah, we
Like, there
moved
was
the
no
furniture out of the
rules.
way. We put the like couch cushions like blocking the PlayStation from getting stepped on.
Dude, we did the same thing, and I think both of you went to my college house where we took out all the furniture and we put in a full basketball court. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
We had the 3-point line, the free throw line. We did that on a snowed-in weekend too. We literally went to Walmart. We were snowed in for a week, and we made a half-court basketball.
After that, do you remember our drug dealer neighbors? They had those pit bulls, and they like racing up and down the street with their pit bulls, dragging them on their trash can lids. Were you there for that, Thurman? You remember that?
I was. Yeah.
You might
I
have.
think I remember hearing about it. I wasn't there, but
Yeah.
What is he wearing? That doesn't. Why wear a Speedo and then
underwear underneath it.
That's tucked in.
Yeah. I think here's the well, this is one. I think there may be 2 pool scenes in this, like fantasy scenes.
are we gonna get boobies?
Do we get boobies?
I don't think you get boobies in this one. I'm almost positive. I know there's boobies in European, but I'm like 60% sure there are boobies in
It's been
Vacation.
too long for me. I do remember this scene though. I wonder why I remember this scene better than others.
Tits?
Can't be that.
Man, I don't know, because there's definitely in European, which we talked about, but
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I think he gets disrupted right at the last second.
well, I think there's 2 fantasies he has in this movie.
He always has at least 1 or 2 in each movie.
Yeah, Christy Brinkley is
In the first one, right?
Yeah, which
Little side boob action here.
she is
Nothing
aged
wrong
phenomenally.
with a lot of side boob.
Sometimes side boob is nice. It leaves a little to imagination.
Sometimes when is side boob not always nice?
Yeah, but you
In
can
what
kind of see
world
where
is side
it's
boob a
going.
negative thing?
I'm just saying is sometimes I like it when things are left up to the imagination.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's definitely another fantasy because it goes, well, or is this it?
I think this is the only one.
So close.
Fucking Cousin Eddie's kid.
I don't even want to finish the movie anymore. I'm so upset.
As we've said on many pods in the past, do we need to take a 30-second masturbation break?
Why that long?
Well, because we need a break afterwards,
okay.
Get rehydrated.
Yeah,
You
I see.
understand.
Okay. I was like 30 seconds. All right, man. Marathon man over here.
When was the last time this kid took a fucking bath?
I feel like she's wearing a wig. Like for the movie, I feel like she's wearing a wig. It looks super fake. I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't think that's a wig.
No.
Just blown out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Miss Thurman was like the real MVP. She brought me some leftover like roasted potatoes in here. They're phenomenal.
Oh my god. I wish Robin Sparkles could hear that. Doing nothing for me.
Baby Banner made sure I had a big breakfast this morning.
Oh, what'd
Nice.
you guys get?
We had a
Wake up.
granola bar, and then we had chicken nuggets and French fries and tater tots.
What a breakfast.
It was like more of a brunch thing. It was at like 10:30, 10:45.
This is the first time I'm going to say that the granola bar is the one that doesn't fit in there.
She
Like,
had French
of all
fries
the things-
and tater tots.
I'm like, what?
She couldn't decide. I mean, who am I to tell her no?
Her
Only
father?
cook one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically.
I want you to say that to a teacher when she's older. Teacher's like, hey, yeah, we got to get her in control. And you're like, who am I? Tell her no.
Who am I to tell her how to act and how to behave? I don't know. Wow, that was a nice little doink noise there.
I know. I was surprised by that. I was like, what the fuck?
I was just about to say I'm a little bored with this scene, but that's
It's
mainly
a
because
little long.
it's a little long, and I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about. There's not a lot of action going on. I'm sure it's
Talking about
important to
Santa,
the
aren't
plot.
they?
Yeah, just about Santa, and then like he's trying to see if his bonus check came in, which never does come. But it's probably important to the plot.
Oh yeah, that's like the overlying like
It's a big
plot,
crock in the
right?
movie.
Like yeah.
Yeah,
he
because you want to
thinks
get
he's
the
getting all
bonus
this
check.
money.
Yeah, to get the pool. He said that's how he was going to do it.
I feel like Christmas bonuses really aren't a thing anymore. At least with my company, we got our bonuses, but they're never at Christmas. Like Christmas just comes and goes.
No,
it's just we get our bonus at the 4 months after the end of the fiscal year. Nothing to do with Christmas.
No, yeah, it's kind of gone by the wayside. Little Blackhawks jersey.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Totally jumping on the bandwagon.
Huge hockey fan, but yeah, I like that jersey.
I've always liked the Blackhawks jerseys. I've never been necessarily a big Blackhawks fan, but I like their jerseys. It's a customized one too with Griswold on the back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, the thing with like legit like baseball jerseys, really baseball, any jerseys, football, hockey, like they're fucking expensive.
They are expensive.
Dude, I have my friends collect soccer jerseys because I have a couple, obviously, really nice soccer jerseys, but it's an expensive collection.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, I remember I bought the local soccer team that we live by. I bought their jersey a couple years ago, and it was like $80.
Yeah. The new jerseys are even better now, though.
Yeah, I know. I need to get one of the new ones.
And they look pretty good. We'll see.
I bought a Dortmund jersey, and that was like
you
60
and I have
or $80.
The same Dortmund, just different color, right? I have the black, you have the yellow.
Mm-hmm. I got one of
go
those.
to Chelsea.
I know.
I would buy another Pulisic jersey if he didn't go to fucking Chelsea.
I also got just like a generic Dortmund one of the next, or it was the 2019 Dortmund jerseys. The yellow,
nice.
the black. Yeah.
I love their color. Yeah, here's the Shitter's Full.
Shitter's Full.
Yeah. Not to bring up not memories because it didn't happen, but just bad thoughts because Banner, you probably would have got something from like Dortmund if I was able to go to Dortmund this year. But
I know.
You would have gotten two things from Dortmund, and
I know. Because
Nate would have left any little treasures in Dortmund.
Cycling was supposed to go too. Yeah, we were supposed to go to like the same part in Germany this year, but fuck you, COVID.
We had a whole plan where Nate was going to be there 2 weeks before I was, and he was going to leave me like little treasures and give me clues to find them.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. We'll get it taken.
Damn you, 2020.
Because where we're gonna go was gonna be good because we go there and like see Schalke also, which is another club over there. But I digress.
Now that McKennie's gone, though, I'm not as interested in them.
Yeah,
he's only Bayern. Oh, Juventus,
No, Juventus, yeah.
Yeah, he's
with fucking Ronaldo.
Yeah.
It's funny. I follow him on Instagram because
of his girlfriend.
Oh my
Jesus Christ!
I actually don't think they're. I don't think they're together, but I still follow her because I like to hear her talk German because I try and pick up on German. But dude,
I like to look at her tits too.
Whoa.
We're in a new age of for the subscribers listening out there. If you're kind of into soccer, never had as many young players playing in the top leagues in Europe as we do right now, and they're all like 19 to 21 years old. It's incredible.
So like I said, I don't think they're together, but Weston McKennie's old girlfriend, if you can find her.
I'm gonna have to.
That's fucking dog food for.
She lives in Dusseldorf, so.
I'll Dussel her Dorf, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Another great scene coming up where Eddie's like, "Hey, buy us something nice." Yeah, they got like. Don't they only have one dog? That's a lot of food.
Yeah, it's only one dog.
Doesn't he feed it to the kids too, though?
I mean,
isn't that? I feel like that was part of it.
This is a scene I don't remember at all.
Oh yeah, this is a great one. Yeah, he's basically saying he doesn't have much to make a good Christmas, and then Clark is kind of lending a hand there.
Fucking cousin Eddie. Always wearing Hawaiian shirts too. Love it. Love his style.
You really are a hybrid between the two of them.
Right?
If they had a sex scene right now, you are the result.
Yeah. That's true. And I'm proud of it. I'll wear that badge of honor.
I love that. Yeah. Buy something for yourself. Something real nice. So just buy myself a gift? Okay. Thanks, I guess.
This is when things really start getting good.
Yeah, they start heating up here, literally.
Do you guys have a Christmas Eve tradition?
Growing up, we kind of did. Now, not really. Well, it's kind of funny. We it works out well because on my wife's side of the family, they do Christmas, like full out Christmas dinner, open presents, everything on Christmas Eve, and then we do Christmas with my family the next day. Growing up, not too much. We would open one present at night. We'd get to pick one present to open up, and that was it. Yeah.
Our family had always. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we usually, like, growing up, it was always like my dad's side of the family Christmas Eve, my mom's side of the family Christmas Day. Now it's not so much. We alternate between like our family and my wife's family, but Christmas Eve is when me and the wife always do our presents to each other.
That's nice.
And then that makes Christmas kind of all about baby Banner and seeing family and everything.
Yeah, it's nice.
We also always leave out beer and brownies for Santa.
And then it gets eaten and drank, right?
Well, obviously. Look, everybody knows Santa's favorite beer is Shiner Cheer. And we all know
Solid
that
choice.
we all know that he likes his brownies a little gooey. I mean,
she's
it's
gonna
just
grow up
common
and be like,
knowledge.
Dad likes all this stuff too.
This is crazy.
What?
So speaking of which, going on Santa has nothing to do with the fucking movie now, but were your guys' Santa gifts wrapped or were they left unwrapped?
Unwrapped.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's that's
Andrew, what were you?
they were unwrapped.
Unwrapped. Okay.
Santa was unwrapped.
Because I know Cycly just said wrapped. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was wrapped.
Was it a different wrapping paper?
So my parents went all out for the Santa thing until we were old enough.
Yeah.
So we would be basically, Santa would come, on Christmas Eve, and he would hand us all of the presents. So they were already wrapped. So Santa would be like, "This is for you. This is for you." Like my sisters and me and my cousins. And so it was Santa that gave all of the gifts. They weren't under the tree. And which led to the year I found out Santa wasn't real, which I was looking for my dad, and I went into the garage and saw him changing into the costume. My parents, I will give them credit, they really committed to these bits. For my oldest sister, I wasn't born yet. She was getting to the age where she didn't believe in Santa anymore. She was probably like 7 or 8 years old. Yeah. And my dad wasn't there on Christmas Eve. He said he had to work. And she wasn't buying it. She was like, "I bet you he's Santa." So Santa comes, and my sister's like, "You're not Santa, you're my dad." And the phone rings, and my dad had recorded a phone call.
Wow.
And so they go, "Sylvia, it's your dad." And so she takes the phone, and he's like, "Hi, Sylvia, I'm sorry, I'm not there, I'm at work." And he makes up a conversation, assuming what she's going to respond with.
That's next level.
Yeah. And so she hangs up the phone, and she's like in shock. She's like, "Oh my God, I just talked to my dad, and I thought this guy was my dad." And yeah, so my parents, like, I love them that they, like, when I was a kid, they did the whole cookie and eating the cookie. They would do sounds on the roof, things like that. Like, they really loved making us believe it was real.
Wow, that's crazy. That's amazing.
And so, yeah, I was very shocked when I found out it wasn't, which was last week, sadly.
Not to change subjects and get back to the movie, have you guys ever had a meal that just looks delicious and then this happens to you? Because isn't this when like the turkey like deflates?
Oh, for sure. It's super dry in the middle. Yeah. Not really.
Like, not this catastrophically bad, but we're like, wow, that looked way better than it actually tasted.
I wish I could say yes, but no.
Yeah. You don't wish that. You are like the most prideful person in your food and cooking ability that I've ever met.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff I make, if I think it looks good, it usually tastes good too.
You know what? This meal, when I watch, I don't know, it makes me think of the Harry Potter Christmas scenes, and I'm like, that's the food I want.
No shit. Actually, that's what we, that's what we decided to do this year for Christmas. You know, we have that Harry Potter cookbook.
Yes.
We are going to make,
for us.
Yes, we are going to make breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, everything from that cookbook.
Oh, nice. That's going to be
We actually had, last week or the week before, Brooke Banner made Mrs. Weasley's onion soup, creamy onion soup.
Yeah, how did that turn out?
My God, it was delicious. It was so fun.
We're coming over. We'll bring the ingredients.
Yeah, it was so good.
Butterbeer included.
Yeah, I've actually had butterbeer before, and it was pretty tasty. We got it from Universal.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome.
Oh my God, I forgot about everything that happens with the tree here.
Oh yeah, cat gets torched.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. His face when he's like chewing this turkey is so. Cat food in the Jello. Any chance like Jello? I love it. Yeah, Eddie's feeding the dog under the table. Yeah, cat's about to get fried here.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Do you guys? Okay, I don't want to call anybody out here, but is there somebody that like makes food that goes to like your family Christmas? You're just like, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna eat that.
There used to be back in the
Yes.
day. She has since passed away, but which was kind of dark. But
Yeah, wow. See, I
Damn
didn't
it,
want
damn
to go
thing.
there, but I felt like it was a necessary jump.
Okay, well, this
I'm
has been the Bro Force Squad podcast.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for listening.
She was like an ancillary character, if we can.
She's a cousin Eddie, if one will.
But yeah, that was really the only
The
thing.
tournament.
But no, everything else, yeah, pretty
No,
good.
my aunt, in all honesty, and my family, I'm gonna admit, is full of good cooks. My mom and dad are amazing. My aunt is horrible. and it's anytime she comes over, it's just like we go over there and she wants to cook for us. It's just have to be like really that polite.
We don't want you to go through all that trouble. The dishes.
No, don't. No, we'll order it.
It's on me. Yeah, I can honestly say I don't have anything like a family member or anything that I don't like what they make. Everything is always phenomenal. My sister-in-law, or one of my sister-in-laws, makes this creamy artichoke dip. Oh my god, it's to fucking die for. My other sister-in-law makes this broccoli and cheddar rice. I don't know what she does differently than like normal broccoli and cheddar rice, but it's phenomenal.
Ooh, I like a nice broccoli and cheddar and rice.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know what she does differently, but it's like creamier than I like have had at other places.
I think, obviously, in like traditional ones, you wouldn't want to use like Velveeta, but I think people like use Velveeta in some of them, and that may make it a little creamier. Yeah.
This is smart. Let's use a lighter to turn the breakers back on.
Yeah, right next to the electrical outlets
I
here.
have shocked myself on our breaker before.
Have you?
Hornacek was here for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was definitely buzzing. I was like, for the next hour, I was like, I feel really weird. Minor electrocutions in my life.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff. I don't fuck around with the electricity.
Nope. Banner, I feel like you've been electrocuted.
Oh, fuck yeah! I actually was electrocuted yesterday.
Okay,
So,
I was gonna be like, I would be shocked if you told me.
It was only 12 volts yesterday, so it wasn't anything big. But I've been shocked by 120, like an actual outlet, pretty bad, and it was pretty bad.
It hangs with you for a while.
Yeah, well, and it was
weird.
even worse when I was there because it was when I worked at an aquarium, and so my feet were wet, and I was standing in a pool of water. Whoa. So like I couldn't get away from it.
My God.
Yeah. Like it was enough where like my hand was legit stuck to the
I'm
pole.
glad that like you weren't seriously hurt. That's
yeah,
good.
No, it was bad enough where like I had to go like take a minute and like check like, all right, I can see everything. I got 10 digits. My nuts are still there. Okay, I think I'm okay.
Holy shit.
1, 2, and 3 were good.
Yeah. I luckily didn't piss myself, but like you know when people get shocked and like they piss themselves, I was pretty fucking close to pissing myself.
I mean,
wow.
Yeah,
again,
it was
I'm
bad.
just glad what happened is what happened. That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Luckily it was a not to get too technical, but it was a GFI. So like
totally,
they have
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's an outlet that has like a built-in like ground to it. So it'll essentially stop you from shocking yourself, and it malfunctioned temporarily.
They went on tour with AFI, right?
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, they opened for them. Except for in Detroit. It was weird.
They did a switch, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that outfit. she's wearing.
Oh yeah, a little booby. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever shot myself. I burned all the hair off my arm several times, but fire's fun.
I don't recommend it. It's a very weird and not fun sensation. You don't even realize when it's happening. It's like after. No, like I mean, it's like immediately after. Like you're like, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
Yeah, so this is where he does not get it, right?
Yes.
This is not going to be the bonus.
Yeah, it's basically just like a Christmas card. I think there's like a small consolation in it.
And then like it's like a ticket's like a free dinner or something. Like it's like a coupon even.
He was expecting like a $12,000 bonus or something like that.
Which $12,000 back then would be straight up like what, 30,000-40,000 now?
Oh, yeah, at least.
Yeah, probably.
Like, that's an insane amount of money. To be depending on getting.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Especially like not a commission check. It's just a straight Christmas. Like it was a donation to you. It's not like a reward for your hard work.
Yeah.
Times were tough in '89 too. You know?
Like I think it was supposed to, I mean, like putting in a pool, that's a pretty good. I can't remember. I don't know if they say like the exact dollar amount, but I want to say it's like supposed to be like 10 or 12K, but like even today's standard, that's a good bonus.
I just looked it up. $25,000.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, no, it's if it was 12, I just did 12,089. It's $25,000 a day.
Dude, I could do so much for 25K right now.
Yeah.
Like,
thanks, Banner. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like 25
at the same time.
$25,000 it's not quite life-changing money, but it's close, right?
I could pay off the remainder, a third of what I have left on my student loans.
I couldn't.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've got a lot of student loans.
Still?
Yeah, I went to college twice.
I didn't know you had it I didn't know you were above me.
Yeah, I failed college once, and I racked up a lot. And then I went back again and racked up a lot again.
Oh.
And then the second time I stayed in longer because I got a second degree.
Yeah.
Which I know you have.
Makes
obviously,
sense.
You have multiple degrees as well. But so it's probably close to the same, actually.
Yeah, it's a fucking racket. Yeah, at the end of the day. But that's what's sad. Like I could take the 25, put it into my student loans, and nothing would really change. Sadly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is when things start really escalating, and
I missed it because we were talking. It was like a gift card, right?
Yeah, basically. Just dip right into the eggnog, kind of get the juices flowing, then Uncle Eddie kicks into gear.
He's got the good crystal glass out now too, so it's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of want some eggnog now, but I don't. Also,
I feel like eggnog is a good drink to have before you fall asleep.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
I feel like eggnog. It's like a consistency thing for me. God damn, I love Cousin Eddie's fucking suit.
He does pull it off.
Is he rocking the Canadian tuxedo?
No, it's still like
it's denim, but it's
like suede almost.
Yeah, that's
cheap
like
line, no good, rotten, low life, snake licking, dirty and inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood sucking, dog kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless. What a great string of insults.
So that had to be improv, right? And they did it in one take. It has
they were probably
That's
just
the
like
only way that
say
was
every insult you can think of.
I hope so. But man, I don't know how you can think of it. Like, there was like fucking 20 insults in a row. It was amazing. Some of which I had never heard before I heard this.
I mean, yeah.
This is so good.
He's so angry.
And yeah, Russ is just like, never mind. I see you're fucking psycho and you may take that chainsaw to me. I'm going to shut up.
What kind of lives do these people lead where they're having Christmas by themselves? Like, I understand you're rich and snobby, but like, even rich and snobby people have families too, right?
They're having margaritas on like a fruit plate.
Little cheese plate there. I'm not mad about what they're
Maybe some
eating.
cheese. Yeah, it's just interesting for the
I
for the
still
time.
love, like, what is the stir mechanism for that lemonade or whatever it is? It was amazing.
The handle is interesting.
That's what I was saying. Like, what is that?
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Being married to Clark has got to be exhausting. He has a fucking mental breakdown every movie.
Every like 5 minutes, to be honest. If this is how they are only on vacations and special times, like, it's happening normal times throughout the year. She deserves better. She could get better.
I don't know. Maybe he's a great lay.
I mean, she was with him for the money, but now they didn't get that check.
That's true.
Yeah.
All of a
We
sudden,
all know
all
crazy is
the
getting
skeletons are coming out of the closet.
I've been looking at his tie. Is the tie camo that he's wearing right now?
I was trying to figure that out earlier as well.
It looks kind of camo. Oh, that's broken. We'll go ahead and take care of that.
Yeah.
A little home renovation action.
That's a nice saw job. Like, look at that.
It's clean.
Pretty
Very level.
Yeah,
It's
very
clean.
level.
Just a little
wouldn't use a
sandpaper at the
chainsaw.
top, and you're good.
Wouldn't use a chainsaw personally, but not mad about it. It's fine. Love the gifts wrapped in newspaper. It's always a classic.
It's good. I mean, newspaper is a good wrapping gift. I know people say it doesn't look great, but I think it fits well. It's form-fitting across all the boxes.
You guys remember wrapping your book covers in high school?
Oh, yeah.
You would do newspaper or like paper bags.
Yep.
I don't know why that made me think of that.
I don't understand why we needed to cover our books like that.
Because public schools are underfunded and they don't get to replace those but every like 15 years.
Do you need more of an explanation, Banner?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
I mean, fair enough.
Feel free to counterpoint at any moment.
Why did these books need book protectors? To protect the books.
Because they're poor.
Guys, am I going beer or seltzer here?
Seltzer, it's early in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, some seltzers are. I mean, well,
I'm doing a sour
Prairie.
So yeah.
Yeah, always good.
It's a little combo. It's not heavy like a beer, but it's nice and fruity, but alcoholic.
Yeah, this ranch water is nice. Nice little 80-calorie action.
Oh, 80 calories.
I know.
What's up?
I know.
Man.
We've got
Where
a
you got
Line and
that awesome
Kugel,
bod.
raspberry lemon here.
You should introduce Matt to that because he could lose about 50 pounds, maybe 80 pounds. I don't even know.
I was going to say, 50 pounds won't even make a fucking dent.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the 25,000 to our student debt. Like, does it really make a difference?
He's definitely getting that pregnancy belly. I think Aunt Genevieve is dead on the floor there.
Who was it? Is it his grandma or is it another aunt that dies in the first one? And they strap her to the roof?
It's probably his aunt. I think it is an aunt. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
After they drag the dog for
how
many miles? That's sad.
Fucking 200 miles. It's awful. I mean, it's still funny, but it's awful.
True. Yes. There's lots of things that I've made awful jokes about that are still funny. So.
Completely unrelated, but I think one of my favorite Thurman quotes ever is "I see vision."
Oh, that's not even a pod quote.
No, it wasn't. It's just a
life,
a good life model.
That was a 2007 throwback to us playing NCAA football in college.
That's right.
Which NCAA?
Probably
05?
Probably 05 or 06.
06 is the
last one.
Is the best one. Yeah,
I
still have my 14 is the last one they made.
They made a 14.
Mm-hmm. I have it.
I was gonna say I know I have an 08.
I have the very last one.
Well, once I said that, I thought so between 08 and 014.
Yeah.
08 and 14, which technically is still correct.
Yeah,
it is still correct.
It's
technically,
just weird.
It's the best kind of correct.
So they made a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I was at the policy back then. I would buy one every 2 years.
That's fair.
That's
yeah.
my FIFA policy.
FIFA policy too.
I buy even numbers of FIFA.
I had 08 NCAA, and I haven't picked it up in probably 2 years, but I think my dynasty is even still into the future to where we're not even at yet. I think it's like 2026 or something right now.
Are they
I have
all
the last one that I bought
athletes?
was the one with.
Well, it's the best. Yeah, because I would make athletes. Like at one point,
Yeah,
like I was the
that's
quarterback,
best.
and Banner was the running
I was
back.
No, I was a D end at one point too.
Was that what it was? I couldn't
Here's
remember.
the very last one. Michigan player on the cover.
I had no idea. Oh, is that
It's what's the quarterback? I can't
Denard.
remember his name now. Denard, yeah. Robinson?
Yeah, I think that's who it is, yeah.
Yeah, kind of a bust. But yeah, very last one. I'm going to hold on to this baby forever. The only reason I still have my Xbox 360 is because of this game. I don't know how we got from Christmas Vacation to NCAA football, but
Who knows how we get to certain segues.
NCAA was usually a good Christmas gift.
That is a good Christmas gift, absolutely.
I mean, it's just a good gift in general, but I mean, it fits for Christmas also.
That's all I want to remember. The best Christmases was all the N64 games I would get at Christmas. I got Star Fox for Christmas, GoldenEye for Christmas, and Mario 64 for Christmas.
My best Christmas '99 got a Darth Maul double-bladed lightsaber.
Please tell me you still have that.
I think it might still be at my grandma's house.
Go get that shit.
Yeah.
And we are going to have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the great Christmas. I think it was 99 when I got 98 maybe. First N64 with the snowboarding game 1080 and 007.
Oh, 1080.
Ooh, yeah,
good.
1080 was good.
God, that was a great
I love
Christmas.
playing that one.
Take
me back, man. Give me all my N64 games.
Yeah. I know we still do have an N64 here at the house, but we got the classics. We got like Mario Kart and I think some Brett Favre NFL game from '97. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that one. Quarterback Club. Brett Favre
in college,
Club,
we had a FIFA. No, it wasn't even FIFA. What was the other soccer game that they made?
I know there's another one. I only ever played FIFA.
Yeah, there was one other one that they made, and we played a tournament on it in college. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's funny, like even like in this movie, like everything's going to shit. Like they still try and make the best of the situation. Even like old grandpa here was like, a lot of Jack Daniels will help it.
And I feel like that's really accurate because, like, obviously this is exaggerated. No one really has this extreme of an experience, but Christmas does bring out a lot of stress for families.
Yeah.
And I, and no matter how close or not close a family is, it's a tough time sometimes. And you still want, like, you still at the end of the day, enjoy it and get through it. And you're happy at the end. And then it's over and then you miss everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of it is everybody dreads getting the entire family together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everybody wants it and feels obligated to have it. And
then when it's done, it's like everyone's upset.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just a very unique situation to always be in.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's stress that's worth it at the end of the day. And if we didn't have it, like it's whatever you want to, like, whether you're religious or not, like, because for me, Christmas really isn't a religious holiday as much anymore. Not to say
I totally forgot he kidnapped his boss.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally forgot about
Uncle Eddie goes into action here and gets his shit together.
Uncle Eddie's the real hero.
Yeah, because he made a comment about like tying him up, right?
Yeah. That's so good. I'd do his wife too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I mean, what wife wouldn't you do is the question.
It's a good question.
One of my, I don't know what I was about to say, but one of the weird things is like seeing weird Hollywood couples who I don't think fit together. And I've got some HSOs on some of those, like Hugh Jackman and his wife.
Yeah.
I think Hugh Jackman
and my wife are actually just talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's just like a super normal, like mid to late 50s woman, like stereotypical.
Yeah. And another one I saw recently, Rob Lowe and his wife. Who
I've
Rob
never
Lowe?
seen her.
Rob Lowe, who's like considered by most people like a very fit, attractive, whatever age he is, but
That shit
his wa-
crazy.
his wife is he batshit crazy?
I think he's pretty crazy.
Oh, I don't think that.
Is he not?
Not that I know of.
Did he touch little kids too at one point?
Rob Lowe?
Allegedly.
I don't think so.
No, his was a cocaine problem also, right?
No, he had like cocaine and drugs
Yeah.
in like the 80s, but he's been sober for like 30 years, legitimately. I don't know who you're thinking of.
First question Brian asked of everyone: Did he touch little kids? What?
I don't think so.
When Brian hires people in the interview process, is the first question.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, normal questions are: what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Have you ever touched little kids?
That would throw an applicant like out for like immediately. They'd be like, "What?" It's a good way to see their reaction.
Yeah, two things. One, either they handle it like perfectly seamlessly, hire them, or two, they say, "Yeah, I have." Hire them. Means they're going to be honest.
As your lawyer, I advise you to not do that. And
they're going to be like,
to everyone listening, that was satire.
They're going to answer like no, but in an interview, you're going to want to like extrapolate on answers. But like, I have nothing else to extrapolate on. It's just straight no. I don't have anything else to say.
No, actually, since you asked that, I don't think I want this job anymore.
It's the famous political question. If I asked you, have you stopped beating your wife? There's no good answer.
No.
Brian, have you stopped beating your wife?
Obviously not. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. All
right.
You just answered it exactly.
Obviously, I'm joking. I have never laid hands on my wife or another woman ever in my life.
And in all honesty, all our wives could beat us up. So
yeah,
easy.
I actually have a scratch on my hand. I don't know if anyone can see it.
I can see it. Yeah.
From my wife because I think I was tickling her and she got too aggressive. True story. From last night or this morning, I can't remember.
My wife had a bruise on there, and I made a joke, and the person that made the joke, she was like, "Yeah, she could kick your ass." I was like, "I know. That's why I made the joke. I would have zero chance in a fist fight with my wife."
And my wife is smaller than me, but she doesn't know how to control herself.
She's scrappy.
She's scrappy.
She'll go overboard and not realize she's going overboard.
We all know your wife too well. She'll go all out.
Funny story. We've actually known your wife longer than you've known your wife.
True.
Yes. That is true.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I would absolutely pick her on my team if I was about to go in a brawl. I'd be like,
yeah,
for sure.
Dibs.
There's like another level that no one knows about that she'll
again just the over the top like
this movie is so
intruding on a house.
Yeah.
Like so over the top. Like there's no like they have like fucking special forces coming in here.
Yeah. Like who is this guy? The fucking president?
He is the owner of a food supplement company or whatever. I can't remember what he does.
How warm does her jacket look?
Oh, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd absolutely cuddle up in there.
With her.
Well, yeah, I think that's
There's room for two.
Sorry, I didn't realize that was just implied. My bad.
Yeah. Come on. Get with the program. Oh, she is grabbing his nuts. I just noticed that.
Oh my god, she is.
She is. I never noticed that either.
Is she protecting them from getting shot?
I don't know. Are they planning on having a third kid? She wants to protect him?
Because, I mean, those are going through her hand and still hitting the nuts.
She goes back to
how awkward. How awkward did that have to be? Like actually, like filming that. Like he's probably got like some padding there.
I've always like had this. Honestly, if I ever get to actually interview like a very high A-list celebrity, this is a question I want to ask, and I know you guys are never going to allow me to ask this, but like if you're filming a sex scene or like a makeout scene, how do you not get aroused?
Oh, they do.
Like, and how is that not uncomfortable?
I'm not going to veto you asking that question.
I think. How do you control that? Like, obviously,
that's been a thread on Reddit before, and people have said, like, yeah, they do. It's just understood.
Yeah, so I'm sure, it happens, but then on the...
it's like getting a massage. They've seen, if you get a boner during a massage, man, it's not that weird to them.
On the opposite side, there have been a lot of people who don't get aroused, but they're just like, it's insane because you have 20 people around you, and, like, it's so hard to get aroused.
I know that... So Adam Sandler, obviously, he makes all these shitty movies now, but
His
his
rough
wife,
10 years.
huh?
It's been a rough 10 years for him.
It's been tough. But his wife is always on set anytime he has like a kissing or a sex scene, and she says, "Yes, I want you to kiss Drew Barrymore," or like she gives him permission, and she's on scene or on set the entire time that he's doing those scenes.
So the show Scrubs, the creator and writer, his wife was a character in the show, and she had multiple sex scenes with different people in the show.
So
wait, hold on. Who was it?
Jordan.
Oh.
Jordan, who is Dr. Cox's wife.
Yeah, but it hooks up with JD.
Yeah. Yeah, she sleeps with JD. She sleeps with someone else, and obviously Dr. Cox. And they were all, so I've been listening to the Scrubs podcast, and they were all making fun of him. Like, I think he enjoys seeing her in sex scenes with other people.
That may be a weird fetish he has. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
What a beautiful ending to this movie, Santa on Fire.
Yeah. I pledge allegiance to the flag. It's quite the toupee there.
Oh, Sparky.
What a shit show.
I kind of wish I would have one Christmas experience like this.
Well,
I think
it's memorable.
Be interesting. It'd be a hell of a story.
2020 is the year to have a Christmas like this.
That is true.
Just go all the fuck out. Who cares? If we're even still around by Christmas.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see.
With how 2020 keeps
Yeah,
going.
are we going to be allowed to, like, we're going to have Christmas, like, on Zoom?
I mean, no, I'm sure there's probably people that are going to do that.
We did it, guys. We made it.
That was Christmas Vacation.
So that was Christmas Vacation. I feel like we did kind of go off on tangents, but I feel like they were still kind of related. I really like this because we got into like Christmas traditions, which are great. Everyone has their own. And so I think it was really cool, like digging into each one of our own and like kind of expanding on those. I thought that was a nice touch.
And I think what happened, like again, like you said, like we kind of went off on tangents because this movie is so filled with pop culture references.
Yeah,
so relatable,
and it leads into so many different conversations. Like again, as someone who hadn't seen this movie in 20 years, I was able to sit back and see it as something that has influenced so much. And because of that, it led into different conversations that kind of took away. So I think that's a big credit to this movie.
Yeah,
it holds up. I mean, this movie is
100%
years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
there are not very many movies that hold up 30 years later. Now, obviously, holiday movies, Christmas movies, Halloween movies, things like that hold up longer than other movies do. But this one is going to be strong for another 30 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Easy, because it's so relatable. It's timeless. It's kind of like Back to the Future. You're always going to get something out of it. You're always going to enjoy it. Guys, we are the Bro 4 Squad podcast. Check out all of our content at www.bro4squad.com and hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, wherever. We're everywhere. We're on something called Overcast. I don't even know what that is, but we're there. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Bro4Squad. Again, just throw Bro 4 Squad into Google. That's 3 words. Bro is 1, Force is 2, Squad is 3. Into the Google search, you can find us all there.
Counting.
What the hell was the point of that?
1, 2, 3.
Bro is 1 word. Force is 2. Squad is 3. Thank you,
Count Dracula.
That was amazing.
Just making sure. All right. Well, while these guys rip me a fucking new one, for Illegal Cancel and the American Hero, I'm the Mad Scientist. We will catch you guys in the new year.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I thought we had to say Merry Holiday.
Merry Holidays, everybody.
Merry Holiday. And Happy New Year, motherfucker.